Alright, I apologize for making you wait for videos of the bus. We've had a string of good weather, so I replaced my daughter's porch with a brick patio that is finally getting done. And so I spent some time on the bus getting it cleaned up so it's presentable. I still got some stuff to do to the kitchen cart, but you'll see the bus. It's running now so that I can show you the ramp. It's in the kneel position. This key operates the door from the outside. And then this switch, when the door is open, operates the ramp. I say the switch operates the ramp. What's going on? Oh. What was going on was I had this pulled so I could operate it manually. You just turn it a half a turn and it works. So I'm sorry. There you go. I'm flipping that switch now and the ramp comes out. Voila. So we go up the ramp, piece of cake. There is the driver's driver's seat, and this seat, which came out of a semi, it's got all sorts of stuff to change the it's got bladders here and here and here and there. So, and it also has one, if you push this one, it will cycle through all of them. So if you've got some neuropathy, which my wife had, that's why that seat is there. And this seat pivots. It's on a factory made base for this seat. And I've got the engine running so that we can, because the engine has to run to deploy the ramp. If you want to use this by yourself and you're in a chair, you're going to have to put a remote starter on, which is not that difficult. But what I've also done is right here, there's 3 switches. The first switch turns on these 2 lights. The others are on because I got them on from the motor. The second switch, I think, there we go, operates the ramp, which I don't really want to operate right now. And the third switch operates the door. So you can come in and close it by yourself and then hit another button and kill the motor if you've got an automatic switch. And I've got this wired, I'm ready to go. I just haven't bought the piece to put USB outlets here. This is a 5-volt connection. So then we'll back up a little bit, come back down the ramp. This is a fold down bench seat, and that's a fold down table. You push down a little bit on this, and I'm sorry that I don't have fancy so the seat is now folded down, and then there's a little red handle back here that you push down and it releases it so that the whole seat folds up. Voila, there's a perfectly good seat that has seat belts. This was original equipment to the bus, and they used to sit on the wheel wells. So I spent $200 to make a 1/4-inch plate steel. That's a very bodacious base because, you know, the wheel well held it up some. So then you can also then come over to this, just grab the leg and give it a small jerk, and voila, you now have a table in front of you. And then from this side you can come up to it with a chair. I had another bench here, but you couldn't put the table down unless this bench was down, and then you couldn't roll up to it with a chair. So a couple things happened, mostly that when I bought this office drawer system, which is lockable, so you can lock it while you're driving, things don't come open, I just decided too much space, let's just get rid of that chair, even though I spent $200 for the base, and use it. So this space here is one of 2 things. If your idea of cooking when you go camping is Bob Evans or something like that, you don't want the portable kitchen, here's a place that you can mount a chair, and it comes with the places to latch. I will restore the shoulder belt. I took it off because it was in my way, but that's restorable. And then here you got plenty of space for hanging clothes. Then you've got more drawer space. I don't even know what to do with all this drawer space. Half of those are empty. You've got this is a double bed, a Sealy Posturepedic. That back door opens, as does this door. The red handles are the clue. And this door. They hinge at the top, so you can prop them open. Although where I'm at, there's a lot of mosquitoes, so I'm not so much into that. But this gives you tons of space to, oh, I just locked it. To store whatever you want. This is full of kitchen crap right now because I'm working on the portable kitchen. And then it locks while you're driving, bada bing. And this is mounted to the, screwed to the floor, and then it's screwed to the unistrut in the wall there. So this is not ever going to go anywhere. This has got a bazillion pop rivets in it. It's not going anywhere. And then that seat is on that, which is bolted to the floor. It's not going anywhere. So this is the bus. And now a couple things I want to point out. I don't think you can see it very well in the video, but from actually here to here, so between my two fingers, the floor rises a little bit. They did that to get up over the axle. So unfortunately there is a bit of a slope here. It's not much, but there is a slope. I want you to know that. So your access to the bed would be to come up next to it and transfer onto the bed. The bed itself has intentionally a place that you can grab here. And if I push this mattress a little further forward like I planned, there's a grabbable space there, so you can grab that and move yourself forward whatever you need to get yourself on the bed. And then the back of the top of the bed, this sits at an angle so that you can sit in bed and read. And in fact, there is a factory seat belt here, so you could sit in that position while the bus is moving in a seat belt on the bed. Life is good. This is an air conditioner that works. What else haven't I told you? I don't know. I've got a cover for that. There's a million things have been getting finished lately, and that cover I need to cut before I put it back on. I think this is pretty much what you want to see. If you have specific questions, I probably have. Oh, my daughter's coming. I gotta fold this in. Where is it? There we go. She thinks I'm doing this just for her. And then I do this. Oh, the wrong one. There we go. Oh, damn it. Okay, thanks for your patience. Bye.